5 things you should never tell anyone. There are certain pieces of information about our lives that, while seemingly innocent to share, can actually have profound and often negative repercussions. I've learned this lesson the hard way on more than one occasion, experiencing the discomfort and even regret that comes from oversharing. My hope is to spare you from similar challenges by outlining 5 key areas where discretion is truly your best friend. Let's delve into this crucial list and explore why keeping these insights to yourself is often the smartest move. One of the most sensitive topics that should, in my opinion, remain strictly confidential is your financial standing, specifically your salary and the extent of your personal savings. This isn't about being secretive for the sake of it. Rather, it's about understanding human nature and the dynamics that often unfold when financial details are openly discussed. When 2 individuals share specifics about their income or how much they've managed to put away, there's a high probability that at least one person will walk away feeling disappointed, perhaps even angry, hurt, or consumed by jealousy. These emotions can subtly, or not so subtly, strain relationships, fostering resentment rather than understanding. Think about it. What is truly gained by such disclosures? Very little, in most cases. While it might seem like a way to build rapport or share common experiences, the potential for negative comparison is simply too great. People often compare their own circumstances to others, and financial discussions can quickly lead to feelings of inadequacy or envy. Of course, there are exceptions, and this is where the need-to-know basis comes into play. As a former financial advisor, for example, it was absolutely essential for me to understand my clients' income and savings to provide effective guidance and help them achieve their financial goals. Similarly, a mortgage broker requires this information to assess loan eligibility, and an estate planning attorney needs it to create a comprehensive will or trust. These professionals operate under a duty of care and confidentiality, meaning they handle your sensitive data with the utmost discretion and for a clear professional purpose. But for casual conversations, it's generally best to keep these figures private. Another piece of information that should be guarded closely is any thought or plan you have about quitting your current job or retiring. Sharing this prematurely with colleagues or even certain friends can inadvertently give them a significant amount of power over your professional future. Why expose yourself to that risk? Imagine confiding in a coworker that you're unhappy and actively contemplating leaving. That information, even if shared in trust, can ripple through an organization in unexpected ways. You lose control over the narrative and the timing of such a significant announcement. It's crucial to hold on to that control until you are truly ready to make the official declaration. Once you have all your ducks in a row, perhaps you've secured a new position, finalized your retirement plans, or decided on specific changes you'd like to see before committing to stay. Then, and only then, does it become strategically advantageous to share this information with your organization. At that point, it can serve as a powerful bargaining chip, potentially leading to the improvements or concessions you need to be successful and satisfied within the company, benefiting both you and the business. However, simply announcing to anyone that you're thinking of quitting next year or retiring in a couple of years can backfire dramatically. Consider the example of retirement. If your company knows you're planning to depart, they might subtly or overtly encourage an earlier exit. "We heard you're thinking of retiring," they might say. "For our planning, how does the end of this year sound?" While this might seem amiable, it could mean you miss out on crucial benefits, like annual bonuses often paid in January or February for the previous year's performance. You want to choose the precise timing of your departure, whether quitting or retiring, maintaining as much control as possible over that significant life transition. Being forced out, even gently, is rarely ideal. The concept of a power of attorney, POA, is incredibly powerful, and it's something I learned a great deal about during my time as a financial advisor, often working alongside legal professionals. While I am certainly not an attorney, and this is not legal advice, I've witnessed firsthand the complexities and potential pitfalls when individuals grant POA to others, typically family members. A POA allows someone else to legally act on your behalf, executing legal documents and making significant financial and medical decisions for you. There are, of course, legitimate and necessary circumstances for a POA. If, for instance, you were to suffer a debilitating stroke or another incapacitating event that rendered you unable to make decisions for yourself, having a trusted individual with POA would be vital to ensure your affairs are managed properly. But short of such an absolute necessity, granting someone this level of control is an immense decision that should not be taken lightly. It's concerning to see situations where individuals, perhaps out of trust or familial obligation, hand over POA without adequate legal counsel. If you ever find yourself contemplating the need for a power of attorney, it is absolutely paramount that you engage your own independent attorney to guide you through the process. Do not rely on an attorney recommended or used by the person who might receive the POA, even if it's a child or another close relative. Your attorney has a fiduciary duty solely to you, ensuring your best interests are protected. This is a complex legal instrument, and ensuring it's drafted and executed correctly, and only when truly appropriate, is crucial for your long-term protection and peace of mind. Again, this isn't legal or financial advice, but a cautionary note from observation. The fourth piece of information to guard is your true feelings about your boss or any colleagues you strongly dislike or even harbor a deep hatred for. While it's natural to vent and process these emotions, the circle of people who should be privy to such thoughts must be exceedingly small. If you're married, confiding in your spouse is generally considered a safe and healthy outlet, as they are typically your closest confidant and have a vested interest in your well-being. However, sharing these strong negative opinions with anyone else at work or even with your children carries significant risks. Children, particularly younger ones, often lack the discretion needed to handle such potent information. Imagine your boss coming over for dinner. A 10-year-old might innocently blurt out something they overheard, creating an incredibly awkward and damaging situation. Even older children or young adults aged 16, 18, or 22 may not fully grasp the professional implications and the need for absolute confidentiality regarding such sensitive topics. Once information about your dislike for a superior or a coworker leaks out, it can create immensely stressful situations and even jeopardize your job. Your boss, as a human being, naturally wants to believe you are performing well and that you respect their leadership. They want to be able to like and root for you. Knowing that you harbor strong negative feelings can severely undermine that professional relationship, impacting your opportunities for advancement, project assignments, or even continued employment. It provides them with an unnecessary downside and offers you no upside. If you ever choose to release such information, it should be done on your terms, strategically, and in a controlled manner that serves a specific, beneficial purpose, not through an accidental leak. This next point is perhaps the most nuanced and complex, carrying with it a significant degree of personal sensitivity, but it's crucial to address. If you are dealing with a serious, long-term mental health condition, it is vital to exercise extreme caution regarding whom you choose to share this information with. I speak from experience, having faced my own mental health challenges, such as anxiety that emerged during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. In my case, seeking professional help was incredibly beneficial, and I felt comfortable being relatively open about that specific, event-driven period of anxiety. I believe in challenging the stigma often associated with mental health issues. However, there's a distinction to be made between a transient, situational challenge and a serious, long-term condition that might impact your day-to-day functioning. While openness can be empowering and help reduce stigma, the unfortunate reality, particularly in competitive environments like many workplaces in the United States, is that disclosing a serious mental health condition can sometimes work against you. Companies are often driven by metrics of better, faster, cheaper, and if leadership perceives that you have a condition that could potentially impact your performance or reliability, they might consciously or subconsciously look for other reasons to sideline you or even terminate your employment. This isn't to say that you should suffer in silence or that mental health isn't important. Absolutely seek the help you need from professionals and confide in a very small, trusted inner circle, like your spouse or a therapist, who can offer support without professional repercussions. But in professional settings and with broader acquaintances, carefully consider the potential ramifications before revealing details of a serious mental health condition. Protect your career and your opportunities by exercising thoughtful discretion. And finally, as a bonus piece of essential advice, you should never, under almost any circumstances, share your passwords with anyone. While you might consider sharing a password with your spouse or an adult child for very specific reasons, even then, extreme caution is warranted. The digital world is increasingly complex, and the security of your online presence is paramount. Over the past couple of years, I've embarked on a personal journey to significantly improve my own password security, and I've come to rely heavily on commercially available password manager software. These tools are incredibly effective, generating strong, unique passwords for all your accounts and storing them securely. Furthermore, many of these password managers offer secure sharing functionalities. If you genuinely need to share access to a particular account with someone, this software can often facilitate that sharing without actually revealing the password itself to the other person. This is particularly crucial if you, like many people, tend to reuse passwords across different platforms. Think of your email password as the keys to the kingdom. If someone gains access to your email, they can often reset passwords for virtually all your other online accounts: banking, social media, shopping, everything. The risks associated with password sharing are simply too high, ranging from identity theft to unauthorized financial transactions. Invest in a good password manager, use unique and strong passwords, and protect your digital life with the diligence it deserves. It's one of the simplest yet most impactful steps you can take for your personal security. So, there you have it. 5 critical pieces of personal information that are best kept private, along with one bonus tip for safeguarding your digital life. These are lessons learned from experience, aimed at helping you navigate personal and professional relationships with greater wisdom and fewer regrettable situations. I truly hope these insights prove valuable to you. If you found this discussion helpful, I encourage you to check out the next video that the YouTube algorithm has thoughtfully selected just for you. Thanks for tuning in.